I want you all to get very important. And what caused you to join?
Tony Green was doing pretty well, and
yeah,
he
said has been in practice 3 years.
He hired one of my good classmates that I graduated with, and I went over and got adjusted by her, and she said, "You got to figure out what he's doing and do it." So
now Tony is a top fighter with us, and then Lance became a Lona coach of Tony. So Tony made a difference in Lance's life.
Very much so.
By caring enough. They're in the same. This is a Yukon, Oklahoma guy. Tony is a War Acres, I guess you'd say.
Yeah, Oklahoma City.
Oklahoma City.
He's probably about 15 miles from me.
15 miles from you guys. And at the time that you, how long have you been in practice there, Lance?
January 5th will be 2 years for us.
January 5th will be 2 years. And then how much were you guys? Okay, so you started out on your own. You knew, and what were you doing when you joined? How much were you doing?
We were doing right between $8,000 and $13,000 a month when we joined with Integrity, and this last month we did $53,000.
It's got to feel like a whole different world, doesn't it?
It's lovely.
You got to like it. It's a good thing. He's now a better husband than he was, isn't he? He's better. Yeah, he picks up in values. He goes, it's almost hard to conceive, isn't it, really?
Yeah. Well, and this is another testimonial. My wife, she's a pharmacist. Don't hate her. But no, she was a pharmacist. This last month we were able to let her quit her job, which she was making.
You got to get used to celebrating now.
And she was making $110,000 a year, and we were able to walk away from that. So
good grief, that is a wow. I mean, that is great. And all this is within, we're talking about less than a year still.
Yeah.
This was just in February or something, I want to say, that you joined?
Yeah.
And so who would have thought, you guys, last February, who would have thought that you'd be in Vegas with this group doing 50-some-odd thousand a month?
Pamela.
Pamela would? That's about right. Isn't that awesome? Now what you do is you hang with these other people, and you get just like the reason why we're talking to different ones is you hang with these people, and you ask them what they're doing. You start, you're going to wake up and you're not going to know where your money went unless you get on the financial plans and you do the stuff. So we have a lot to learn, because this time next year we're going to be talking about 100-and-some-odd thousand a month instead of 50-some-odd thousand a month. And then you're going to, I'm telling you, cows are going to come after you.
They already have.
Yeah, they already have. They really do. I'm telling you, it's a cow country, isn't it? I mean, that's what it is. And so, and by the way, while we're talking about illustrations, well, let me finish with that. But the bottom line is, I just have one other thing to say to you besides doing that. Tony did this for you. Changed your life. You owe it to somebody else. Pay it forward.
Sure. Change
some people's lives. Deal?
Deal.
Deal. Thanks, sir. Thank you. That's awesome. Awesome.